Well, the first race for the Aprilia Superteens are ready to go out on circuit. Who's going to win? Will it be Jake Dixon? We spoke to him earlier. Will it be Callum Bay, Chrissy Rouse? Loads to look out for. Robin, over to you.
Yeah, fantastic. Watch out behind you. They might run you over, Steve. The Aprilia Superteens making their way down to the grid. Yes, as you say, Steve, an awful lot of potential winners out there. And you might have to look past the first row. We've got Callum Bay, Chrissy Rouse and Jake Dixon up front. But Jack Keane, Luke Helm and Callum Cooper on the second row, all making fantastic efforts in qualifying. It's such a competitive series. Away they go then. And Callum Bay, the 12-year-old, the young Scots boy, gets across and grabs the line as they run up through Coppice. From it looked like Jake Dixon, Steve, just squeezing out Chrissy Rouse.
Yeah, you can spot Jake Dixon there with the white helmet. Chrissy Rouse is just there in third, number 55 with the St George's Cross helmet, and I think that's Jack Keane from Norwich, 114, just into fourth place there.
Oh, and he could be into third. He tried to chuck it up the inside, just wasn't room. Yes, picked up his first win at his local circuit a few events back at Snetterton, and Jack Keane's been in the mix there or thereabouts ever since, but it is Jake Dixon who just grabbed the lead from Callum Bay as they exited the chicane. Chrissy Rouse there in third place. Over the top, Jack Keane still just behind Rouse as they come down from Barn for the first time, and everyone yanking hard on the right hand. It looks like Tommy Mountain up there into fifth place. No, beg your pardon, that's Luke Helm. It is Luke Helm there in fifth place. Off the back of a very good qualifying as well. Good to see him up there. Tommy Mountain, however, is making progress. Local rider. I know his dad, Richard, has a car dealership, I think, just down the road. I think somewhere around Ragby. But up the front, Callum Bay once more squeezing through into the lead. And that looks like, is that Matthew Schilling, Steve?
Yes, it is, yeah, just having a, well, he's just restarting. Maybe he decided to start his race from over there, I'm not sure. No, it looks like he's got one or two problems there with his machine. There's another one being wheeled away.
Yep, that's just off Mansfield, but the leaders coming down from Barn once again, and it is Callum Bay from Jake Dixon, Chrissy Rouse, and now Luke Helm up into fourth place. That little leading group just breaking away from the rest at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like we've lost Callum Cooper and Jack Keane on lap one, so maybe one of the bikes we saw being wheeled away was one of those two. Hopefully all the riders are okay, and we can see that Jake Dixon getting in the toe of Callum Bay. Had a look, but thought better of it in the end. Callum Bay then, 12-year-old from Huntly in Scotland. Oh, and Jake Dixon seeks the opportunity, goes up the inside. And there's, who's that, Robin? Number 34.
I think it's Louis Dawson there going AWOL, but he's grass tracking. Let's hope he regains the grey stuff. He does. Whoa. Excuse me, boys, can I come back to play? Everybody's safe. James Pickford there just backing off to a line back on the track. Meanwhile, out of Barn Corner, up the front, well, it is all changed because Jake Dixon up in the trees has got ahead. There's Chrissy Rouse up in a second, and Callum Bay demoted to third, and the three of them getting well away. Suddenly a break ahead of Luke Helm.
Yeah, we see there number 9, Ben Luxton. Looks like he's just ahead of Tommy Mountain. But yeah, Jake Dixon it is that leads then from Dover, with Chrissy Rouse, the Newcastle rider, in the tow as they go into Park Corner, and the championship leader has taken the lead.
Oh, but for how long? Well, just enough. He managed to chop across and take his line. It looked like Jake Dixon would repay him immediately, but Jake having to settle back in second. And Callum Bay is sort of buzzing around his ears like one of those irritating summer insects. There used to be full of them in the commentary box at Cadwell Park, but there, look, just as Chrissy Rouse hits the front, there's no way he's going to be comfortable. Jake Dixon picking up a couple of race wins already this weekend, and he's fighting every inch of this. Lost the lead, regains it. Rouse second, Callum Bay third, and Luke Buckingham there leading a charge. Luke Buckingham, I think, Steve, always goes well here at Cadwell Park.
Yeah, he's a local young lad from Horncastle, so he does like it around Cadwell Park, and he's up into the top 8 there. But at the moment, in front, it is Jake Dixon, number 35. Jake, who before this weekend had only ever picked up one win at Snetterton in the wet. We knew he was good in the wet weather circumstances, but he's now proving to be quite a handful in the dry as well.
Yep, he's pushing very hard indeed. Can see Josh Daly as well, riding ear to ear with Luke Buckingham, but up front,
well,
there, Callum nicks through into the lead. Oh, and it's getting a bit hairy behind. Jake Dixon just picking it up there, and I think unsettled himself, and Chrissy Rouse just maintains a smooth line. He moves back into second. It's a wonderful race between these three, and they get in amongst a slower rider, but all three managing to get safely through.
Oh, and Jake Dixon, well, Chrissy Rouse thought he had it. He was ahead of Callum Bay, and Jake Dixon said, well, whilst due to a napping, I'm just going to go up the inside, or around the outside, should I say, into the chicane. So great riding here. All of these three, remember, top three in the championship. Chrissy Rouse leads from Callum Bay, and then Jake Dixon in third.
And I think George Stanley, the back marker there, doing very well to hold his line with those three going past him. Tommy Mountain leading that huge gaggle of riders there, but once more at the front, it's last lap flag out, and at the moment it's Dixon, Rouse and Bay. Could be any order by the end of this, but they start their last lap.
Yeah, I just had a look on the timing screen, Robin, and I understand Chrissy Rouse is going to get a 10-second penalty for yellow flag infringement. So championship leader number 55, well, they've got the top three have got enough of a lead for him to slot into third, but it doesn't look like he's going to win on this occasion.
No, well, he probably won't know about that penalty yet. Luke Helm is still in a good fourth place, and Tommy Mountain and Josh Daly have got up to head that huge train behind with Luke Buckingham, Harry Hartley, Tom Oliver, etc. in that. But look at the front. Well, forget penalties for the moment. This is about three young riders just fighting it out hard as you like on the road. And Jake Dixon it is, up over the mountain for the last time. He leads down into Hall Bends. Chrissy Rouse second on the road at the moment. Callum Bay there in third. And red flags are out. And that's, well, I think that's an incident involving Sam Thompson there. So the result will be called. The penalty will still be applied. So Jake Dixon will get that win on countback. Callum Bay is second, Chrissy Rouse third, Luke Helm fourth, Tommy Mountain fifth, and Josh Daly in sixth. And there we see Chrissy Rouse on the right, he finished third. Callum Bay on the left, he finished second. And in the middle, the winner, Jake Dixon. And in the Nitro newcomers, Jake Dixon, another win from Callum Bay, and Joe Collier finished third.
Great race win there for Jake Dixon. Brilliant race to watch as well. Where were you doing most of your work and all your overtaking manoeuvres?
Some into the chicane, you know, down the bottom of Mansfield. Going into Mansfield and out the back into after the long straight. It's just places like that.
It must feel good to get 3 wins on the trot now. You're looking for number 4 later on.
Yeah, looking for number 4. Hopefully I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I'm like strong enough. Like I just think I'm good enough to win race 4.
Well done to you, and we'll see you out there for race 2.